it's
There's a lot of stuff on California that's not on the approved list, like anything new and old stuff.
And in
I wish
between.
fine. And in between, yeah.
Medium age stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I find it both sad and hilarious that California can't get a CA done.
Oh my God!
What? Are we live? Can we go live? Who went live? Why'd you do that?
Gary,
There's no need.
Gary,
There's
quit
no call
touching
for that.
buttons that you're not supposed to be touching. Good God. This
It
is supposed to be off air.
It looked
I
like
put do not touch the big red button.
Are we
right
live?
on the big red button? And he touched the big red button.
Was I supposed to pull this?
your finger.
No.
oops.
What is that? Is that,
There you
pull
go.
before flight?
Now you did it. Yep. Now you did it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe that's why we're live.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Damn it. Can't take you anywhere. I can't even leave you anywhere.
Where are we anyway? Are
I've
we
tried.
live?
I don't know.
Oh, great.
I don't know. But we
Perfect.
practice
That was
social distancing. We are all alone together.
Did you guys get your restrictions lifted yet?
Restrictions.
Ours start
No.
lifting tomorrow.
Your stay-at-home stuff?
Do they?
Start lifting actually at 11:59 p.m. tonight. We start lifting stuff.
No.
Yeah, ours is
gonna be
supposed to
okay.
go till the 30th, but the governor said pretty much, well, do what you got to do. His order
What?
expires on the 30th, but they're not enforcing anything.
They're
They haven't been.
they're letting barbershops, nail salons, all that stuff, surgeries, everything like that start back tomorrow. And then on the 30th, they're letting restaurants, movie theaters, gyms, all that stuff start back. So we're starting tomorrow, and in another week we're going to get restaurants and stuff.
Are the tobacco shops back open?
They were never closed.
Shops are never
Oh,
closed.
okay.
I can't wait to go
nope.
eat at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
nope.
can still
Apparently, North
you can still
Dakota
get abortions and
has been-
cigarettes, so you're good.
I'm gonna stay there all freaking weekend and eat salsa and stuff.
I mean, I'm just saying, Gary, I may
Apparently,
be late to
North
the
Carolina
show.
has been good God, people.
It's your delay.
I understand. I know it's my delay. I really should answer that email I got from the people that I tried to get a estimate on getting cable run into this room, so I could actually. But it probably still have delay because I have crap internet. But it looks like North Carolina has been extended until May 8th. Lovely.
Well, Gary, next Saturday or next Friday, I may be late to your show because I may be going out to dinner. Just saying. Got to decide on where to go, though. There's so many places calling my name.
Are they going to open up the actual dining and everything?
Yep. So next Friday.
How about the tiger places? Are they gonna open up?
I don't know. I didn't say anything about zoos. Jeez, that's important too.
Mm-hmm. Tourism dollars, man.
Jason, you can get a haircut anytime you want to take your clippers out. And as for a tattoo, if you got a pen,
And a pocket knife and a lighter, you're good to go.
you could probably use those clippers. Use those clippers again.
It'll still make the same buzzing sound. You're good.
Yep. Well, there you go. Other than that, I would guess that those places are probably going to be closed for a little while yet.
That's what's opening up tomorrow here. I don't know. I think they may have said tattoos
Really?
next week. I don't remember if they said tattoos were tomorrow or next week. I know bars aren't opening up till like 2 weeks after, but restaurants are opening next Friday.
I'll tell you what, I would feel much safer going and getting a tattoo than going into those hair places, because the hair places, they never clean up. The tattoo places, they clean up meticulously.
Well, they're kind of required to.
And what do they do? Yeah. Well, it kind of ruins your, even if they weren't required to, it kind of ruins your business if you're giving everybody Hep C.
Yeah.
Some people won't care.
People that get tattoo sleeves up their arms with puppy
People
dog
are just
paw prints, they don't care.
I already got it.
Like, I've had it before. Have
Are
it
you bad
again.
mouthing my? Are you bad mouthing my puppy dogs?
No, not at all.
You know,
Not
most
least.
of those puppy dogs are gone.
And I'm not bad mouthing your dogs. I'm bad
That's
mouthing
why-
your paw prints.
You son of a bitch.
You expect me to be nice?
That is not
It would.
clearly. That is not what he does.
You've had
Clearly.
a month. You've had a month.
His
To be
thing is
nice
to
on one
kick
of my
you when you're
live shows.
down. Should you have a problem, he rubs it in.
Then
Mhm.
argue with you about
Mhm.
how you're
About not
how
rubbing
you're
it
wrong,
in while rubbing it
how
in.
you're wrong, even though you're right.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then 20 minutes later, actually agree with you and kind of admit he's been agreeing with you the whole time.
Have
Well,
you
our-
met
Are you
Snow?
talking about yourself?
No, I'm talking about you.
Are you sure? That sounds an awful lot like you too.
Completely positive. Clearly, at the end of the day.
I don't know. I've been with both of you, and that sounds an awful lot like both of you.
You're pointing the wrong way. idiot.
Well, this thing's backwards. See? Tell me I'm wrong. Always.
G23, have you checked? Oh,
I'm not making anything rain. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Hold
Hold on. Over there.
hold on. I'll do that. Look at that.
I wasn't
Look at this.
expecting. I wasn't expecting to make it rain. So
What the heck?
that's a
You
nice-
spending my money?
No, yeah, well,
All
I
right,
know
here we
that's
go.
a nice part of it. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm not sure which is more terrible, me just moving my dumpster fire back and forth, or your super chat thing.
I'm pissed about this. That comes
Okay.
off my card.
oh, it's coming off your card.
Yes.
Oh well, then in that case,
Make it
Mystic, you
rain
need to-
again.
Yeah, as I say, make it rain again.
I
I
think
think
she should make it rain
199 would be better
$10.
this time.
Well, that snob money spends
No
pretty
stones
good.
if she doesn't.
Yep, no stones.
$5.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, I got 9mm to pay for.
How many rounds?
That
did
was
you
that
order?
was an odd pronunciation of it. 9mm.
just hit the wrong syllables. That's great.
Did you order 5 boxes or 5
Yeah.
tubs?
That's what we should start calling it.
I ordered 4. I thought 5 would be, a
Just
step
don't,
too
just
much.
don't even acknowledge that anything's different. And say I got this new pistol in 9mm. And just nothing.
Just let it go. Jacob's out there wondering where the stream is, where we're going with this, and absolutely nowhere, because
Over there.
even if I over there, yeah, it's a dumpster fire.
Well,
If you
the
call it a
stream-
dumpster fire, you have
Generally goes downhill, the stream. So
yeah,
Well, it starts out
Hey,
now.
that- and the dumpster's got wheels on it, so it's probably gonna go downhill too. But no, we're talking about the Rona Blues and what you're doing. Apparently, some people are getting restrictions lifted. North Carolina is not.
We're not.
That's
make it
that's a
rain.
fair point. Oh. Yay! Oh my God! Which one of these is more terrible? Sarge reaching for him, or me doing this with my dumpster fire?
They're all terrible.
They're all
But they're
terrible.
fine.
Oh, Gizzard's got a lighter. Can we just talk about all the
I-
shit that I've got
the
back
lighter with
here
Gizzard is
as,
much
as the
better.
YouTube gun channel that I moved into the bigger room and I filled it? This is ridiculous.
Must be nice to be famous, getting truckloads of SARS and
It wasn't a truckload. I got a case of the SARS. Literally.
well, you got a case of herpes too.
Just remember us, little peons. When you get that big, and you don't forget us.
Forget who.
Who are you again?
Exactly.
I think New York Outcasts hit it.
What are these pants you speak of?
Yeah. Hashtag pork piggin. Blitz, it's probably the least you could do for them since they saved you from a Rona baby. Not sure if I would have actually used that. But you do you.
I actually am using my Tac Pack mat, that M4 one that we got, Snob. That is my new mouse pad, and when I come in to work on guns at this table, like small stuff, it works fantastic.
I could put that on my desk.
It holds, it kind of insulates the mic a little bit. Great for a mouse pad. It's just perfect.
Look how sad
what Blizz is referring to is I sent him the TechMat condom from SHOT Show in his prize package.
Oh, is that the one you were poking holes in when we were at the house at SHOT?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. That was another one.
I sent Glimtech some snob sized ones.
Yeah, he did. The mini me sized ones.
We already talked about that.
Gizzard brought that up. Gizzard brought that up right before the show went live instead of, waiting until we were actually live.
Yeah. How come he didn't hear that?
So, yeah. Why didn't you hear that? So Gizzard, what did you...
Pardon me?
You're up on this. You read this. You brought it up.
I didn't read it.
I watched
it on, what was it? Guns and Gadgets did a video. And,
Was the guy calling?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, and Caliverse, basically what he said, they've got an injunction on the California ammo law, so they can get mail order ammo, and the background check stuff is gone.
So is this going to be like a 1 week injunction like the magazine ban? So you better order as much as you can in this 1 week, and it's really not available, so good luck.
Just back order it, pre-order it, back order it, whatever.
I was going to say, and Cal, you already ordered 1,000 rounds of 5.56. Get in line with everybody else that ordered.
I'm saying
everybody else in California.
Yeah.
I say now none of us will be able to order ammo because of California.
Yep.
Well, and I don't know. I'm gonna let this out, just a secret between those of us here. That earlier today, Academy had buckets of the 500 tubs of the Federal in stock to ship. So I don't know if they still do, but they did this morning.
Heck yeah.
Pretty sure my neighbor is Tannerite.
Send Sarge over there. Has he got moonshine and
possibly
ARs as well?
Possibly. I'm pretty sure it's the same one that sent me the message asking me if I had a Facebook or a YouTube channel. Just a random message.
Just a random message. So I don't know you, but do you have a YouTube channel?
Well, I mean, he knows me. I went to school with his brother. He was quite a bit younger than me, but still. I still thought it was kind of random.
So Pickle, are they shipping it to you? I'm guessing
they're hand delivering it.
Well, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, well, as far as I know,
why do you have to be so difficult?
They're putting it in the mail, one little box at a time, 120 round box at a time.
That would be awesome.
Would be better.
Well, I mean, last time I ordered ammo from Academy, I ordered 5.56 and 9mm, and it had the $5 flat shipping, so I was happy. But it came in 2 separate shipments. Like,
whatever, yo.
Well, they had $8 flat shipping on ammo today.
Oh, so they went up $3.
And I got way more. I got way more ammo than you did.
They didn't have that.
I'm sure that'll come in. I'm sure that'll come in 4 shipments.
How much did you get?
Me?
Yeah.
I bought 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
It said limit 5. So I didn't want to be a complete douchebag and buy all 5. I just bought 4.
Well, see, whenever I bought it, it was limited me to 5, but I could only buy like 2 boxes of 9 and 3 boxes of 223, or would kick it back out of my cart if I put 5 of each in there.
Ghost's got 6,000 rounds. Hell yeah.
Good Lord. Well, I bought 2.
Must be nice
That'd
to be
be a
rich.
I
fun
didn't want to
weekend.
spend that. I'm down. I've done like 1,500 rounds just in 2 reviews that I've done and a little bit of B-roll for some of the other guns. Well, look, I wanted to get a bunch of them through the SAR-9 and I wanted to get a bunch through the K-12.
If
So
you
I've
shoot
got
both
500 through.
56, it might turn it a prettier color of Flat Dark Earth.
Well, you got them for testing. I'd take 6,000 rounds for testing
Yeah.
any day.
I'll test.
Is that Academy Sports and Outdoors or
Mm-hmm.
is that at?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say because the Remington UMC that they have for the 115 shipping is not available. In store pickup only.
Yeah, mine was the Federal. It was the 500 round tubs.
You bought all of them, apparently.
I did not see that blitz.
Yeah, I've watched that video. It's pretty nice
90,
looking.
95 bucks a tub or something like that.
But at least
Yeah.
they're back in.
Yeah, at least they're getting.
That's promising.
Yeah, they're out of stock.
Yeah. So
They were out of stock within like an hour of him ordering them, or with him sending the text.
probably.
message. It was probably him that ordered them all. I'm sure he ordered his and finalized it before he sent a text message and said, "Hey, Academy has these."
Got
not
a
an
tracking
idiot.
number.
I was I was driving, so I was like, whenever I get stopped, I'll look on Academy. I go on Academy.
It shows out for delivery, and then it lets us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a free store pickup at available locations. Shipping is not available.
Good luck finding it in the store.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to have anything in the store. Nope. G23, I have 4 more guns from SAR. All of them are 9mm except for the K2, which is 45. In Snappy.
45.
That thing will fling some brass too. I took that down to the range and just put a box through it and set my big tarp out that I usually set to catch my brass so I don't have to, so I can pick up as much as possible with as little effort as possible and don't have to bend down and pick up every single last one of them. I had to pick up all but 4 of the 45s.
Well, see, I've got
even
a
after
technique
moving
for this.
over 10 feet.
One of these days, I'm going to have a range that's just, instead of gravel, it's just going to be brass. So that's why I just keep leaving it there. I pick up the shotgun holes, but the brass just stays there. And then I won't have to buy gravel.
I just, whenever one of my kids just need money, I just pay them to go out there and pick it up for me.
That's the only thing I pick
My
up.
dogs
Shotgun
won't do that.
And if you miss a shotgun shell and hit it with a mower, it will almost kill your wife when she's standing out there. Almost. Damn luck. Should have been a better shot.
Well, it could be Squib. I had a stockpile, and then I got a bunch of 9mm guns in to review, so I have less of a stockpile. It made me nervous. I went to look at it and check it last night, and I was down under 1,000 rounds. I'm not good with that. And all the California people out there are just, oh, look, we can get ammo delivered door to door, blah, blah, blah.
I have a
No
pretty good
background check.
stockpile, but I also
No
shoot a lot.
Floyd.
That's the thing. You think you do have a lot of ammo, but you also shoot a lot of ammo. You can,
Yeah, I mean, me and Stacy went out there and ran through 500 rounds Saturday before last, so eats into it pretty quick when you got 3,000 or 4,000 rounds, and you do that a couple times a month.
Mm-hmm. No, G23. The SAR 9 is 9mm.
That'd be the SAR 40.
Mm-hmm. No, they do have the ST45. I don't think they make anything in 40 at all, to be honest with you. I'm looking through the thing right now. The P8 is 9. The K12 is 9. The K2 is only 45. The 2000 is 9mm. Oh, then we're into the shotguns. For 2 Nisha, over-unders.
I need to.
So no, I don't believe they make anything in 40.
Because he doesn't seem to ever answer an email.
He's not good at email.
I'd really like to get one of those over and unders.
Well, Squib, for Californians, it's tough for them because didn't they have ammo regulations before this anyway? And then they moved to make it so you needed a background check and couldn't have it shipped to you.
Yeah, I said I've got a stash.
Plus, it's like anything else.
I just don't want to shoot. I don't feel like just looking at my ammo stash. I want to shoot. It's
Well,
not
I've got
gonna
a
be
certain
punished.
amount I won't shoot of every caliber, unless I really need to.
That's called personal defense ammo.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got that plus
The target ammo is meant to be shot targets.
Well, I'm not going to shoot for reviews or whatever, just goofing off my last 500 rounds of target ammo, no matter what, of 9 or 40 or whatever. I just want to still be able to buy a couple hundred rounds a week, like I always do.
That'd be nice.
I pretty much try to buy 200 rounds a week, and right now that's not happening. Unless I'm buying shotgun ammo or 22. I guess I ought to be stockpiling 12 gauge right now. That's still readily available.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I need more 300 blackout. I've got squat for 300 blackout.
I got enough 300 blackout.
Damn, that stuff's like 60 cents a round just for the.
I've got a crap.
Send me my share.
Mm-hmm.
Send me my share. If
I
you
got
get enough
2
for 2
ammo
of us, send
cans
me my
completely
share.
full of it. I don't ever really shoot 300, and every time I go to Cabela's where it's cheap, I'd buy as many as I can carry.
I've got maybe a couple hundred rounds of 300 blackout because it's 60 cents a round just for the target stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what'll fit in those ammo cans, but I'm sure there's at least a couple thousand.
Why have 300 blackout when you could just shoot 5.56?
Well, right now I'm glad to have it because I can go shoot my 300 blackout and have fun because I got plenty.
Yeah, but you're shooting every time you do that, you're throwing 60 cents downrange.
I know. That's why I want a 338 Lapua. So I can say $5 downrange, $5 downrange.
I heard it sold more than $5, isn't it?
$5,
Decent stuff was like $7 or $8.
Let's see, no, I see it over in the YouTube chat, but I can't. Where'd it go? Here we go. You're not wrong, but you're also looking at a logistical nightmare to store that much. I have, what do I have? 20 of those freaking boxes? Sitting over here, I got like 20 ammo cans sitting over here, and they've all got ammo in them. Some of them have 2 types of ammo in them. Some of them have just one. But you're talking logistical nightmare keeping 10,000 rounds of every caliber that you have.
Well, that's a lot of calibers.
Mm-hmm.
Which some of them I don't really care so much about having a bunch of extra ammo because I just don't shoot them that much.
Well, yeah, that's like I got, 54 or what? Shit. The hell's a Mosin? What's a Mosin? 39 or
762 by 54R.
762 by 54R. There we go. Yeah. That and the
old Mosin
755
Nagant.
Swiss. The 755 Swiss, they really don't need their own ammo can. They can share an ammo can.
The Mosin Nagant.
Weston wants to know if you have the Opsol mini clip to shoot the mini shells. You had something. I don't know if it was the Opsol one. Or did you buy one and end up switching to the Opsol?
Yes. Okay. I have. Is it called a mini clip? It's just that little rubber plug that goes in the back of the Action. Yes, I have that. It installs in all of about 1 second, and it works great.
I might have to disagree with 10,000 rounds each caliber is not difficult to store. The ammo cans you can get what? Depending on which round you're getting in. Like 9mm in the boxes. I mean, if I dumped them all out of the boxes, I could probably get what, 2,500, 3,000 in one of these ammo cans.
Yeah, because you have the bigger ones, so probably.
You can put more ammo in them
that's
than the
3
handles
cans.
will hold a lot of times.
Yep. So that's 3 cans just for 9mm, and then
It's
another
real
3
easy.
cans for, then another 3 or 4 cans for 40, and at least 4 cans for 45.
I forgot how many of those big cans will hold a 9mm.
And I think I had about 2,500 rounds in.
I was going to say, I knew it was
mine.
over 2,000. I filled one up.
Yeah,
and
the herders, when the herders come in, those are very minimal packaging. I mean, they're laid flat and they got a little tiny piece of cardboard between them, between each of the layers. So those herders are very minimal packaging. But then you get like the Winchester white box with the great big freaking styrofoam thing in it.
I just
or you get Federal American. Yeah, well, yeah.
I try to buy a bunch of the same kind and just fill it up, dump it. I don't care about boxes. Some of the stuff I do.
But yeah, if you
boxes, but target ammo now.
If you put 3,000 rounds in these plastic ammo cans, that's gonna be more than the handle can hold.
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking at 3. You're looking at 3 for 9mm. You're looking at 3 or 4 for 40. You're looking at 3 or 4 for 357 SIG. You're looking at least 4 for 50 or for 45.
And if you're going to buy 10,000 rounds of 357 SIG, you're going to have to take a second mortgage out on your house.
Mm-hmm. And well, 40 isn't that much cheaper than that either.
Yeah, you can find 40 cheaper sometimes if you look, but you don't normally find 357 on sale.
No, you pay 30 cents for 7 SIG. I was happy as could be when I found that the polymer frangible ammo for 30 cents a round. I bought a bunch of that. Then you got 44 Magnum. That's going to take up a fair bit of room.
I just don't concern myself with stocking up on a bunch of different calibers. I just stock up on the ones I actually shoot a lot. Other than that, not that worried about it.
What are you going to do with all of it? If you got 10,000 rounds of each of them, what are you going to do with them? If the world went to hell, you got 10,000 rounds of a dozen different calibers. What good's that going to do you? Suppose you could hold off the Viking Viking hordes.
We're gonna get invaded by Vikings. Oh no!
That's always a chance. That's
Just
always a
up in the
chance.
north, anyway.
Mm-hmm. So we've made it half an hour. Haven't introduced anybody. So
If they don't know who we are by now, they shouldn't even be here.
Yeah,
Are we
fair
live?
point. No, we're not live yet.
Oh crap! When did Kingpin come in?
I can put my pants back on now.
No need for that.
Yeah, let's not get it. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. So I don't know. What do you guys got going on? Gizzard, how you getting by with the Rona?
I am
Yeah.
getting by just fine. I just want to get out of this house and go do some stuff. But our doofus governor doesn't think that's a good idea yet. She said, "Well, we're still not over the top of the peak yet, and we need to get stuff in place. We don't have enough tests, and blah 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 blah." Meanwhile, we had a nice protest up in the state capitol today. It
Did
was
you go?
No, I didn't go. I didn't even know about it till I saw it come on the computer, and it's like, oh, this is pretty cool. All around the Capitol, they had cars going the whole loop around, honking their horns and stuff, and people out with protest signs. It was pretty cool. All 8 of them was out there. No, there was a bunch of them.
You gonna break quarantine and go buy another gun?
That's an idea. It was fun last weekend. Enjoyed it so much, I might go spend more money. Never know.
He's saving all this money by staying at home all the time, so now he's got to spend it on guns.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't spend it, my daughter will, so I may as well. It's more fun if I spend it.
If you need somebody to help you spend money, get some of your debit card info.
Yeah, no.
Don't give your debit card info to Snob. He'll go to Vegas with it, and then you'll get.
Yeah, and then it'll get spent by somebody.
Then you
else.
get $300 worth of $1.99 charges.
Yeah.
I thought you guys set Gary's budget every month anyway.
We do.
We try.
We usually set it, and then he cuts it by what, a 50th? I mean, he takes about a 50th of what we set it for and spends that on what we tell him.
That would be half. He cuts it in half. Is what, or unless you actually meant a 50th, which means he,
No, I meant a 50th. Yes.
Didn't
Okay.
take me a month.
So
to
he
buy
wants to spend like 2% of what we tell him.
Yeah.
It didn't take me a month to buy a P365 that it's going to take him. So.
Like I said, you find one.
I did. I went clear out to another city and got one.
To another town.
All right, I told
Right
you
next
what I'm getting
door.
for out the door price.
Get my
Find one within $50 of that anywhere. Besides, he's going to text me as soon as it gets there.
And then Snob's going to break quarantine.
I haven't been in quarantine, so some of us are essential. Have to go to work every day.
Oh, I'm essential too, so I feel your pain.
I know it's rough, ain't it? I mean, all this unemployment stuff. Hearing about these people getting their unemployment plus $600 extra a week, I'm like, dang. And now they're even letting self-employed people claim unemployment. I'm like, dang it. I could just sit at home and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You certainly could. Yeah, well, look at that. All right. We've got some Gorn coming in here from everybody's favorite kinked sphincter.
He's a cheater. Screw him. Oh, look, he got him a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Taurus emblem right there on the bottom. Just looks like something
right
else.
here?
Looks like an L, a T.
Right here?
Well, no.
Oh, you're talking this up here.
Yeah, it looks like an LTT. That's really just a T for Taurus.
Is that
It is not.
shorter? That looks short for a 92, doesn't it?
That's probably just a picture.
Okay.
Maybe it's a Centurion.
That could be. Look at
Centuron.
this right down here, though. Look at this. Gun
Well,
school.
Snob took that picture.
Gun
didn't
snub. Yep. Gun snub school of photography.
What is the point on the Berettas of having the slide cut all the way open like that? Like, how come they do that? Just for looks, or do they say it serves some type of purpose?
Supposedly reduces jams is the official line on it, isn't it?
I thought it was so you could take it off and stab somebody in the chest better.
I'm sure it saves on
Only
weight.
if it breaks.
It was a military requirement to keep all the junk out of it, even though since they opened it up like that, it made it 10 times worse. But hey, military doesn't know anything anyway.
Jacob, that is a correct number. That is how many new unemployment claims have been filed since they shut everything down.
Yeah, I just was watching something with our governor and one of our U.S. senators from here, some town hall meeting thing on Facebook before I got this link, and they were talking about Oklahoma normally has 1,800 unemployment cases a week.
Mm-hmm.
Last week they just dealt with 60,000.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, we finally dipped down all the jobs that have been gained in the Trump administration. We finally dipped down to below that. So all the gains have officially been gone.
Which I would say, 85%, 90%. Once this opens up, will probably come back within a few weeks, a few months. I mean, they're all not going to come back. There's some.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go that high. I don't know if I'd say that 85 or 90. I'd probably put it 75 or 80 because, like you said, they're allowing people that are self-employed or that were self-employed to file unemployment. Well, that's people who had their own business and now they don't. So you're going to see there's going to be a pretty substantial collapse when all this.
Well, the domino effect hasn't hit yet either. You know, the supply chain, the pizza guy closed his shop, but the guy who makes the pepperonis hasn't closed his shop yet because he's got 6 other pizza shops. But when 4 other pizza shops close, the pepperoni shop is going to close too. So is the cheese maker.
I don't know.
Well, they're not going to close. They're just going to scale back production, and people are going to lose their jobs making that.
Well, I was reading
instead of having.
Oh, go ahead. I thought
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done now. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just going to say, I was reading some stuff where they were interviewing local restaurants around here on Facebook, and some of them are saying they've actually made more money the last 2 weeks than they've ever made with dining open because people are just so desperate to get out of the house and go eat. They're ordering takeout for the whole family and stuff, and they're actually doing really well in this time, surprisingly. There was a bunch of them saying how well they were doing.
Yeah, but next week the guy who closed his T-shirt shop's not going to buy any more pizza because he's got to,
Well, that's true.
Yeah, and then you got to talk. I mean, if they're open, that's fine. They're making money, but you've got the waitress or the waiters, you got the hostess, all the people that were actually inside aren't getting a paycheck.
Well, see, that's where this 600. I was thinking about this unemployment, your unemployment, whatever your unemployment is, 35% or whatever it is. I don't know how that works. I've never got it, but whatever percentage is plus $600. So if you were getting $350 a week unemployment plus $600, now you're making $950 a week, and you only made $700 a week before. So you actually got a raise by going on unemployment right now. So that's where I think some of the changes
some of them are actually going to get more being in unemployment, but I mean it's not free money. It's coming from somewhere.
Yeah, that's what scares me is the other stuff. Yeah, Weston said my son worked at. Oh, go ahead.
As I said, that's what you pay in. When you get your paycheck, they take that out, and that's what they hold.
But how's
now,
that working for self-employed? Because I don't pay unemployment.
well, on
insurance.
that same note, they made that announcement today. I just saw the article a little while ago. They're actually going to be cracking down on that because there have been places that have been calling back employees and they're refusing to go back because they're making more in unemployment. So the
Well, I
states
can
are
see
starting.
that.
Yeah, the states are starting to crack down right now. And it's like, well, if you're offered your job back and you refuse to go, then you're getting your unemployment cut off. So
And,
that'll
and
get
Squib, I understand a lot of people aren't getting more on unemployment, but at the same time, a lot of people are getting more on unemployment.
Yeah, Sugar Mama got furloughed this week. She's
said-
off this week. She's not getting more on unemployment.
So that was the article that came out late this afternoon, wasn't it? That they're going to add on to people's unemployment.
Yep.
So it's brand new info. We're just reading about it.
Yeah, Ohio, they weren't before, but due to this COVID thing, they allowed it to be eligible. That's the difference. But Weston said, my son works at Sonic. First couple of weeks, things were really down, but now they're really busy. I've noticed that too.
I've noticed lines at restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
Like sit down restaurants. Because people are gotten in the program now, they've formed, all the curbside, and then some of them form like a car line at school where they ease up and the waitress girl runs it out and takes the debit card. They've adapted.
Speaking of car line at the school, I went down 41st Street in Tulsa for whatever reason today, and there's this line of cars. I'm like, what is this? It looks like a car line at the school. I mean, it's forever, and I'm just passing them. Once I finally get up there, they're doing COVID-19 drive-through testing. I mean, the line has to be 2 miles long. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I heard they pretty much touch your brain when they do that test.
Depends on which one they're doing. I think that was the original one. I think they've got a different one out now. The original one, yeah, they had to go up your nostril and touch your brain.
Yeah, pretty much touch the back of it.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Oh, we don't need to get tested. We got it at SHOT Show.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Faulkner, we were some places you can walk up and order, some places you have to call in, and we were working the other night. We called into the local Japanese place, and I just kept calling and kept calling and kept calling and kept calling, and then finally got in.
I'm just curious to see next week, whenever they open the restaurants back up, how busy it's going to be. Because they're saying they're wanting to open them up with limited capacity and, like 50% capacity or something is kind of where I read one place. Of course, you read something different everywhere you read it. Every news station has a different story on it. But I'm just curious how packed they will be and how long the lines will be. Is it going to be like Valentine's night when you try to go out to eat?
Wait till movie theaters open up, and like you just said, restaurants, wait till all that stuff opens up. They're going to be packed, and people are going to realize how much they appreciate it too.
squib along those same lines. All these people think that your social distancing and your hand washing and everything else is going to make the virus go away and nobody's going to get it. No, you're going to get it at some point in time. Period. Bottom line. End of story. It's going to happen. How bad you get it is just going to depend. Just like the yearly flu, just like a common cold, it's all COVID-19 related. You're going to get it. Are they going to get a vaccine? From everything that I've been hearing and everything I've been reading for the last week and a half, they aren't even close to anything.
It takes 12 to 18 months to develop a new vaccine. And this is
minor treatments, and that's it.
And this is a new virus that hadn't existed in humans until recently. So, yeah, they're going to be behind the curve, way behind.
They have some stuff now that can help, and it can, do some minor treatments. Some actually it helps more than others, but It's going to happen. It's just all a matter. You're going to get it. It's just all a matter of when. That's of course if you don't already if you haven't already gotten it. That was the stat that came out today. They were saying that there's probably at least 2 or 3 million Americans that have already had this.
Squib, I've been screaming that since the beginning of this. What amazes me is the people on Facebook.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, I know. The people on Facebook, on all these posts where they say, oh, the governor's reopening the state next week, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's too soon. It's too soon. People are still going to get it. The sign of this shutting it down was not to keep people from getting the virus. It was to allow the hospitals to be able to keep the capacity. And like, well, if we start getting more and more positives, we're going to go back. It's like, no. He says, no. If we start seeing the hospitals get to a certain percentage of beds taken, then we're going to go back. We're looking at hospitalization, not nothing else. We can't stop people from getting this. They're just trying not to overrun the hospitals. That was the whole purpose behind it. And in Oklahoma, they never even got anywhere near close to overrun the hospitals.
No hospital in the country was overrun.
Nope.
None. Zero. Not one.
Mm-hmm.
But amazingly enough, we have a certain party that is pushing for mail-in balloting, and let's see how long can we extend this out to keep the country destroyed so a certain individual looks really bad.
I wonder which one that would be.
Yeah, well, couldn't have been somebody from. Did you hear that the Madam Snot from California? It couldn't have been her though. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was absolutely hilarious and disgusting.
Yeah, good old Nancy Pelosi was standing there today on the Senate floor, getting ready to make a speech, and she had a runny nose. She wiped her hand with her nose, and then put her hand all over the podium. And they have it all recorded.
Did you see AOC back in full actress stream, waving her hands all over the place?
Yeah, and they pretty much will tell her to shut the hell up and go sit down because we don't want to hear it. We're tired of it. Yeah. Oh, you low-income people should just refuse to go back to work. Okay, that's fine. Refuse to go back to work. Then you can get less than nothing.
What is ironic is all the people that they screamed shouldn't get $15 an hour minimum wage, all the fast food workers. Guess who just became essential with all this? Nobody was screaming to go take those jobs or put in robots that week or whatever it takes to take the ordering. Those people became essential all of a sudden. I'm not saying I want the $15 minimum wage, but I am saying that is ironic.
Yeah, it's
all of a sudden people's priority changed.
How that worked out. And it's amazing how all the people that are saying we need to keep this shut down and keep it closed are all still getting a paycheck.
Yeah, you'd be shocked at the amount of people on the Facebooks on these posts that think that we should keep it shut down till we have a vaccine.
That's not even remotely possible.
No, and that's
those
what
are all
everybody
Dems.
realize. This country would be completely gone.
That's not even remotely possible.
No, but there's people that seriously think that, and they think the government's going to pay them $2,000 a month until then.
Well, here, this is just my thought. It's time to open things back up, and the people that are at most risk, and even the ones that were less educated about how this is, are now pretty serious about it, and they are taking their own steps to protect themselves. But we need to open this thing back up.
Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma did extend the safer at home order for people 65 and older or compromised immune systems to, like, I don't know, somebody out there can correct me from Oklahoma, but I think it was May 6th. Weston may know for sure. Stacy may.
But you
should drink raw milk, Moo.
The folks that are
pasteurized,
weakened immune system and whatnot, everyone gives them a little bit more room because I don't want to make that person sick if I am a carrier. They're wearing their protective equipment and they're wearing their gloves, and I'm just going to give them a little more space. If people will do that, that should be the benefit of all this. Now,
I think that's what we should have done after the 14 days.
Problem is, people won't listen, though. I'm not saying that is why to do it, but people just won't listen. And now people will have started taking steps to protect themselves. A lot of people are just like, I'm going to go do what I want. And that's the ones that end up getting it and croaking because of it. But now they're like the older folks or the ones that are a little bit, with weakened immune systems are taking it serious. So they should hopefully be able to protect themselves a little bit better.
But is it really anything? I mean, I think the masks and the gloves on everything is a little overdone. That's me. I think that's way overdone. Because like I said, in my almost 50 years on this planet, I've never sneezed on anybody. I've never been sneezed on. I've never coughed on anybody. Yes, really.
How many of you guys, when you're walking through the mall and you get to the escalator, hold that little thing as you go up the escalator?
No.
Oh, of course, you're right.
But then again,
pay with your card.
How many times when you're walking down the steps do you slide your hand down the rail?
Mm-hmm.
Those are some of the most that you use public bathrooms. Those are some of the most disgusting places on the planet. And
the menu.
2 million of us didn't die.
But most of these other things you do have antibodies for already. This one they don't.
How about all the Chinese optics we held at SHOT Show?
Oh gosh almighty, that's what got us.
Optic people.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what got us.
It's probably SHOT Show's fault this came into the country. Don't say that out loud.
I know where you in charge.
That would be nothing unusual. That would definitely be nothing
you
unusual.
You in charge got it at the Beretta booth.
We got it at the Beretta booth and or the Trailblazer booth.
That's a good point. I think the Beretta booth was.
We're filming a professional video here. Where?
Yeah, I literally moved that guy, hands-on moved him. That would have been priceless if Sarge would have turned around and said, "What? Where?"
Who was it? It wasn't this past year. Was it the year before? Who the hell was it? Yankee. When he got so deathly sick. He was saying when he came home, he was actually in the hospital for 3 days after he came home from SHOT Show a couple of years ago.
Never heard of it.
He got that sick. It's like, okay. Welcome to the SHOT Show bug.
Well, I guess he only had to serve one life sentence, so good news for him.
Well, but they screamed about that. Look at this poor innocent man dying from the Rona. Nope.
Yeah, just like the two that were released. They just had that. They just had the article on that I just saw earlier a little while ago before we started. They had two were released. The one guy, 20 minutes after he walked out of jail, went and carjacked somebody.
Why wouldn't he?
Okay.
Yep. He left jail. I guess he couldn't get a ride, so he decided he was going to carjack him. And then there was another guy that was charged with murder of 4 people after the fact.
Now, Pete, Everclear will kill everything, but do you spray it in your mouth at the same time you're carrying it in your shirt, on your shirt? Or is it Jaeger or, tequila? I was just curious what he's carrying.
And you're carrying a bottle of Captain around and with a little spray tip on it. And
he takes a drink of Coke and then squirts a couple squirts in his mouth. Oh, this is perfect.
I don't know. What do you think, Sarge? I think, you and I should all try that maybe. See how long that, carry a little spray bottle of alcohol around. Yeah, what is this, like JD on it?
Oh, yeah.
And we're just using that to spray the, spray the handrails and stuff. You think that might work okay with the bosses?
Just hand sanitizer or just a distillery?
Yeah, it's JD hand sanitizer. Yeah, there you go.
Pete, you can't drink isopropyl alcohol.
That's not going to be good for your system.
Please, God, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Why are you doing that?
Oh man, I see why 38's one of the people saying we should keep the state shut down. I thought I saw him comment on a Facebook post that we should keep it shut down. Now I know why he's doing it.
But if we don't get Joe Exotic out of the picture, how is Roll Call going to get his tiger?
Mm-hmm.
Because
we got to get Glitter
Joe
Sticks
Exotic
out of the picture too. She's really
Joe
the holdup
Exotic
on this.
Isn't shifty enough to be buying a tiger from. I mean, sketchy.
Poor Roll Call. I heard him say yesterday he done spent all his tiger money and didn't even get a tiger.
Spent all his tiger money on a gun.
Disappointed in him. You don't even need a gun if you have a trained attack tiger. Hadn't you ever seen The Walking Dead? Mm-hmm. What was that tiger?
Yep. Shiva.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't make it.
She was a pretty badass tiger, though.
Mm-hmm. I'll bet Ezekiel didn't worry about Carol fucking Baskin.
Nope.
What do you think? You think Carol Baskin's still around in The Walking Dead? They should really take a trip down to Florida. See if Carol Baskin's still down there.
Oh, Carol Baskin Robbins.
All right. I don't know. What else we got? We got anything else? California's got another Freedom Week or Freedom Day or something, because I'm sure they're already pounding on some judge's
Yeah, but
door
the courts have to cut back their schedule because of the Rona. So it'll be a few months before they can get it back in there.
Now they'll manage.
No.
The left is the one telling them to shut down, so they'll
Think of the children.
Back up.
Think of the children.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of them. I'm going to take them out and teach them how to shoot.
Ohio's got some cootie cash. I don't know what that was all about. Is that what you get from the really low class strip clubs?
If you're getting it from them, then kudos to you for getting the kudos.
Oh yeah,
for
wait, I said that right. Is that what you give at the low class strip club? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What you get from there is something else. It jumps off and jumps in your shirt or something. You'll pour gas on it to get rid of it.
Jason looked at a new Ruger. What did you look at? Oh, I'll bet he looked at the GP100. What were they calling it? Select or whatever the fancy one that they released at Chat Show.
I really kind of want that new PC charger.
You just want it so that you can get
what in the devil?
What's that company? What's that company that you've been on about getting?
Tandem Cross?
Yeah. That's why you want it.
Well, they don't have anything for it yet. I mean, I guess they have the trigger and all that, but I already have that in my PC carbine. I just want it because it's kind of like a Scorpion, only better because it's a Ruger PC carbine.
Not better.
It's like half the price, so it's bound to be better.
Okay.
How's it half the price?
Now I see where Jason Stewart was going with that.
How much is a PC carbine?
Well, right now it's not half the price, but it will be.
How much is it?
The PC carbine is only $499. The PC charger is like $6 something.
I was gonna say it's actually probably as much or more.
I thought the Scorpions were like $1,000.
Oh, they're like $700.
New?
What's
$750, something like that.
What Scorpion are you looking at?
The regular
They're
one.
more than that new.
Yeah, they've gone up quite a bit.
I looked at them the other day on TC's webpage.
Hang on a second.
I'm not talking MSRP. I'm talking real world.
Yeah, so am I. Hang on.
Get them in the
See in a
sevens.
minute.
But they don't take Glock mags. Boom. I win.
No, they take $15 CZ mags.
But I've already got 1,500 Glock 9mm mags.
It wouldn't matter what it is. You'd find a reason.
I know.
Right.
I'm just like arguing with you.
Choose facts.
Have you clearly not met me before? I like to argue with you.
I know this.
Just you, mainly.
No, you don't.
You know.
No, you don't like to argue.
Mm-hmm. Mainly just you. I don't really argue with Gary or Obi-Wan. Just you.
Mm-hmm.
The
There it
cheapest,
is, bro.
the cheapest one I can
No,
get at
on this date,
cost.
he admitted it.
Cheapest one I can get at dealer cost is $750, and that's a pistol version
Mhm.
in gray.
I wasn't far off. So
And the only problem is it's only 10 plus 1. You can only get 10 round mags with that one. As soon as you jump up to a higher round count, it goes up dramatically, like $250.
Why? Just buy another magazine for $15.
Yeah, I agree. And and the rifles are about $220 more. We actually go the rifle instead of the pistol.
I just get the Evo.
I'd rather go the rifle myself, but
See, Glim just likes to argue with you, Sarge. That's what I hear.
always.
That's totally what I heard.
I just like when he starts throwing things across the floor. Gets all flustered.
No, that's
No, that's me that throws stuff across the room.
No, you
It
only
was
throw it
across
across
the
the
bar.
table.
Or table. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I
drop
just like getting
things across the
flustered.
room.
That gray one does look good.
Now here's Bud's. Bud's is usually about the cheapest place around, $8.29 or $9.55.
It was close. $8.29. I was off by $30. I said you can get them in the sevens. So what is it, like $100, $120 more?
See if they have the PC charger. See what it's actually selling for.
That little micro is very expensive. But they're making the micro with the PDW already on it.
Yeah,
Actually,
so the
pretty reasonable.
So the Evo 3 here is $748 and change. However, you can't get them because they're all allocated. So
Damn, I would buy that one.
Your PC charger for sale.
I didn't already have one. I'd have that one.
I don't think anybody has a PC charger right now.
Uh-oh.
Those are neat, but
I love my.
Sarge, get your
Make
terrible.
it rain.
We got one for the
I'd like-
puppies. Even the one that I beat
Oh.
because he took off on the wife right before the show started.
I like the Fox suppressor ones.
Right.
Those are pretty cool.
yeah, my buddy's got one with a real suppressor.
Thank you, Jason.
Ready?
Now we're doing it. Oh my God. This is so terrible. Why is this so terrible?
There you go. You get 3 for the puppies.
It's terrible.
Well, the only
That's
one I
actually
found
going
for
to
sale,
9mm, not puppies. 9mm.
they want more than MSRP for.
And it's on sale, huh?
Well, the only one I found for sale. Sorry, let me rephrase how I said that.
Oh, okay. No, I thought
I'm
I thought you
Gunbroker.
said on sale. You may have said for sale.
Oh, I'm sorry. They want exactly MSRP for it.
Well, then get it.
Mm-hmm. Those things are so neat, though.
What are we looking at?
PC
PC?
charger. Here, I'll
PC
share my
charger?
screen.
Well, why haven't you
Share
been
my
doing that?
screen. I don't know.
I mean, I got absolutely nothing going on here. You guys are talking about it. The least you could do is
Yeah.
That thing.
Mm.
They're pretty cool.
Looks like somebody took a rifle and jammed its damn barrel back up inside its handguard. Man.
That's what they did.
It's an innie.
I guess. It's like,
Why don't
where's
you just
the
get the
rest of it?
Scorpion?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a high point.
I'll tell you what, mags are pretty cheap for these Scorpions. Wow. $16 for a 10 rounder, same price for a 20 rounder, $17 for a 30 rounder. Wow, okay. At least they got cheap mags.
They're very cheap.
Yeah.
I like a Scorpion, but I really do think I want one of these more. This will probably be in my short list of guns to buy at some point.
Just had to have the stones to
Short.
try something new.
I love my charger. Why not? Or I love my PC carbine. Why not just have a charger to go along
You don't have
beside
the
it?
guts. You don't have the guts to buy a Scorpion.
How big was that one? What size was that?
Oh, I think they're 7.5. Maybe. Let me go back and look.
They're
Spec sheet.
how long was the charger?
I'm looking, pulling up the spec
Just
sheet.
get an MCK if you're going to buy one of those.
6.5. Overall length 16.5.
So that's still considered a PC. That's still considered a carbine, not a pistol length, right?
No, it's a pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
But you can get the-
doesn't have a-
Yeah. You can get the brace to go on it, though. They put a pick rail in the back to attach a brace. Oh, Weston's out here
shoulder
sticking
that
it.
thing, yo. Weston's getting that big CZ money, probably.
I'm sure he is.
Besides, if I buy a CZ, then everybody will call me one of them hipster people like Sarge.
Well, that's okay.
Well, we already know you are, so
Roll call got it's easy.
Pearl Snap hipster.
Mm-hmm.
Roll calls go to CZ.
Roll call is a hipster.
Probably get some mother of pearl inserts.
Can't be a hipster if you've had a mullet sometime in the last 3 years.
That's
At some
Or maybe you can.
At some point, I have to do the trigger job and install those springs on this one. Maybe I'll just do it live right here in the air.
do it. No
Do
stones if you don't.
Handle
Which one
the
you
gun.
doing?
I don't care.
Orange man, bad.
In other news, I've misplaced my whole little book of SD cards.
I was watching a video on the GoPro 8, and the guy said they'll hold a 256 gig card.
Will they? I don't know. I put a 128.
I
got 128.
prefaced this by saying I was watching a video. I don't know. But yeah, he said he could get like 7 hours of 4K footage on it. I was like, holy.
That's the way to go for SHOT Show.
I was like, God dang.
Yeah,
That's a
because you don't want to offload that every night. You just want
No.
to keep building it up so
True.
that you've got it all on that one card.
True.
At SHOT
Yeah.
Show, it's just 1080, just so it doesn't. It's not such a big file.
Your
Yeah.
card can glitch and you lose everything. That's a good idea.
Yeah. But still. I still may get a 256 if it'll run it.
What? I mean, if it
Wow,
works,
I've got a dozen 128.
Well, I've only got two 128s. I just bought a second one for this GoPro because I had one for the 7.
I need to get
I
some.
have
What does
four
the
of
7
the
take
good
a 128? Does the 7 take a 128?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I run
Yeah.
on my 7.
What about the 6?
I don't know. I don't have a 6. I've
Probably
never tried
because
it
I
in
had the
3
same
plus.
128.
I want to get another 8. I already want one.
I'm just waiting. The 9 will be coming out anytime now.
Yeah. Yeah, Benz, we've all got 8s. No.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get the 9 so I can
Oh, is that the
be
thing?
cooler than you guys.
Kinky's leaving us. He's got to go over there. I know I can't compare to Yankee. So thanks for the super chat, Kinky.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Terrible. I know. I'm not even getting any backup on this over here. I'd have like a cool OBS thing, but I can't do it with my internet. Hell, I was having fits trying to get those videos uploaded to Instagram today.
That name needs to be on the screen.
What, that one?
Yes. Is that you and Kinky in his profile picture?
No, I've never. Well, yeah, I have had that much hair.
I said that's probably
Actually,
back in
more.
the 80s.
I had more hair than that
For a little while.
for a little while.
I did too.
Yeah, we saw
For a little
pictures
while.
of Gary
Like
once.
after high school, and until about a week after I got married.
The old ball and chain
Sweet
made him
Lord.
cut it off.
Nope, she was upset that I cut it off a week after we got married.
She's like, why didn't you do this before the wedding?
She still got some of it. I think she still got some of it.
No, that's just
It
creepy.
was glorious.
Your back doesn't count.
Into this hat.
No stones if you don't take off your hat.
Yeah, take off the hat.
Do it.
Do it. Take off the
Do
hat.
it.
Come on.
$5 super chat if
Do
you
it.
take the hat off.
I don't get it. For a $10 super chat, I will take off my hat. For a total of 10.
There you
Get
go,
it, man.
folks.
You got the card. Do it.
Yeah, come on, Mystic.
What? No, I've already got a
$10.
picture of him on my phone with his hat off. I just took it earlier.
What's $10 of snobs money? What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Trust me, you guys. You want to see this?
You do want to see this. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's worth $10.
I would bargain with him and try to get it for $5, though.
I said he'll shave his head for 10. I will too. Do it right now.
No, all right. You're not gonna do it. That's fine.
Nope.
Be that way.
They
I don't know.
they
Can
don't
I?
want
Nope, I can't super get myself. Damn it.
There's a mystic. Send that $10 super check quick.
There'll be a $10 super chat from OB2.
There's your first $1.50.
Well, there's a $1.50. There's $1.50. Let's do my terrible thing, which is actually worse than Sarge's because I can't do super chat. Oh my god, this is even more terrible, and I don't know which is more terrible. me having to rely on Sarge to do his OBS super chat thing, or me doing the dumpster fire. All right. Serious question for everybody. I have the P8S, which is the little CZ, it's like the compact CZ75. That has the ported barrel on it. I have the B6C, which is the flat dark earth.
Oops, there's your $10.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
Off with the hat, Sarge.
All right, here it is.
You ready for this?
Ready for this?
All right. Everybody see?
Oh, hold on. Let me get super chat off there so everybody can see it full.
No, there it is.
This is glorious.
Did I have to leave my camera on?
Yeah.
Yes. You have to leave your camera on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's gonna ask for a refund.
Look at that. Look at that glorious hair.
There you go.
He's even got that Tiger King bleach job in there. Look at that stuff.
Yeah, he does. He
Mm-hmm.
spiked that bad boy.
Went and got himself some frosted
There you go.
tips. All right, so I've
Hair
got
fail.
the P8S, which is like this CZ75 compact, with the ported barrel. I've got the B6C, which is the polymer framed, hammer fired, flat dark earth. I have the SAR 2000, which is like a full size CZ75, and I have the K2 compact, which is their compact 45.
We actually call them that.
Still full
Flat dark
screen.
earth.
There we go.
There, happy. So, which one of those should I do next?
All of them.
All of them.
The flat dark beige one.
The
Yeah.
K2.
Anything
The
other
flat
than the
dark beige.
45.
Okay. I really want to do the P8S because I want to carry that. That thing's pretty.
Well, then do that one.
I gotta wait and make sure that I'm actually gonna get 9mm coming in though.
9mm.
Oh, thank God. Lacey just texted me and says, I was actually totally thinking about it. Given the $10. I'd have been dead.
So, Jason, you just saved Snob $10.
And a fight.
What? How did you say it wrong the first time, OB?
9mm.
But you just said it with a little different inflection. What was it?
I said 9mm.
No, I said OB.
Here.
Yeah.
What are we talking?
9mm.
Yeah, 9mm.
Meter.
9mm.
I've seriously lost my SD cards.
Again.
So Freedom Munitions has a bunch.
Let me tell you a little secret. I bought a couple thousand rounds of 9 from Freedom Munitions one time.
Mhm.
I bought it one time.
Really?
Never, ever will I buy that shit again. That was
That's
the
interesting.
worst ammo I've ever had.
Wow. As I said,
Actually came out backwards.
I was shooting competition with that for the first 2 months we started shooting competition.
The reman stuff that they sell? Or
Yeah. 115 grain reman. I had like 3,000 rounds of that. Never had a hiccup. Never had a problem.
Really? This has been several
I'll
years
tell you
ago,
what.
but, man,
Yeah.
I had horrible luck.
If Defender Ammunition actually had better prices on their 9mm,
9mm.
9mm, I would love to have that, but everything else they've got is pretty good, but their 9mm is a little high. I think their reman is like $12 a box, something like that. But that stuff, everything I've had of theirs shoots super soft and has run everything. So I've never had a problem with any of their stuff. And they ship for $10, no matter how much you buy.
Yeah, but I actually got stuff. I actually got 1,000 rounds through Freedom. It's actually cheaper than going up to my distributor getting reman stuff up there by almost $30, and it gets shipped to here.
I don't know. I just had
All
bad
right.
experience with it
Well,
once, and I'm not giving them any more of my money.
I'm officially out of things and stuff. So we're gonna test this out.
Look at that.
Oh,
We got-
snap.
Ooh,
We
Purdy.
got the P8S.
That is a nice looking airsoft gun.
Mhm.
It is.
The
Those are really.
P8S.
SAR does a good job on their airsoft guns, making them look really real.
Mhm.
Are they full weight? and Everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, completely full weight. And we've got the B6C in flat dark earth,
Beige.
sorta, kind of.
Flat dark beige.
I like Sarge's. I like Sarge's
FPD.
terminology.
So, you
Like
guys
the
think I
other
should
one
do this? You think I should do this one?
Should really focus on how nice
Or-
that frame is and how
No.
the video camera doesn't do it justice. You should focus on it.
You want me to
Listen,
teach you how to color grade before you do that video? You're gonna need it.
Wow. All right. That's all I got. We made it we made an hour 20 out of nothing. So I don't think we ever even got through.
Are
You
we
can
gonna
probably
do
introduce us
introductions
now if
anytime
you
soon?
want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
get through all
do
the
the
openings.
introductions and the closings. And,
This is actually, it
let's
took
get the
you
hell outta
longer to
here.
introduce people than it does on the closer.
Mm-hmm.
I know. How'd I do? I did good, right?
Ooh.
But there's no dark about this. It's like flat, medium Earth.
Flat, medium, beige.
I'm not a big
FMB.
fan
I
of
had a
flat
telephone
dark.
that color in the 70s.
And it had I was gonna say it had a
I bet.
rotary dial.
It's like the
Is it
color of a
harvest gold?
prosthetic
I don't
limb.
think this is quite harvest gold.
It's the color of banana pudding, I think.
Well, I was thinking more tapioca.
No, this is darker than banana pudding. All right. So, Gizzard, thanks for coming in. What glad you could make the show tonight.
You
Why don't you
bet.
say your hellos to everybody?
Hello, everybody. Gizzard Gary here. And I'm damn glad to have the invite tonight. And I invite all of you who love this show.
You're gonna get no one. You're getting
you get
no
one of
when
these
he says
every
that.
3 months. So, contribute some money.
Listen, it's been like every month. It's
So
been like one a month.
go to patreon.com/OBNXS1 and give this guy some money because he needs it and he does good things with it. And oh, by the way, I got a show tomorrow night at about the same time, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. It's called Foul Territory. Step in and join the chaos that is Foul Territory. Thank you.
Obnoxious Phone will make an appearance about 10 o'clock.
Usually.
No,
Yep.
not central.
Right after the giveaway, he'll pop in. That's the way it works.
Mm-hmm. Because I got to try and win it.
Hasn't worked
All
in
right.
quite a while.
You're close there, John Z.
Nope.
You're close.
I'm not
All right. Glim, what do you got going? Anything? You got something going on?
Steel match on Sunday. Other than that,
Ooh.
yeah. I'm gonna try a new gun.
I'm hoping to have my own steel match. My new steel gets here.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna try. I ordered the PPQ 5-inch, so I'm gonna get that tomorrow. So, gonna give that a shot on Sunday. See how that works out.
I still want
Every
that
time we talk
PPQ
to you,
steel
you've got
frame.
a new gun you're shooting in a match.
Well, hey, I gotta try. Oh, speaking of new guns in a match, remind me too on Sunday. I gotta send my my bill over to Fine 8 since I had to go around and get an M5 there. So PP to PPQ.
You act as if you get to talk Sunday night.
Yeah, true. Good point. I'll have to text it to him, I guess.
What you need to do is you need to test out one of those new square Hollow Sun, the new designs, the version 2 or 3, the square one with the big buttons. You need to try one of those out and not like it and then sell it to me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That sounds like a plan.
I do want one of the square
Then you
ones.
should. Then when the 507K comes out, you should get one of those and test it out and not like it and sell it to me.
Okay, that sounds like a hell of a plan.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Glim.
Thank you for the invite.
Snobby,
What?
what do you got? What do you got going? You gonna do a show Saturday night?
If you all are up for it, we're gonna do a hens only chat again. I thought that was pretty fun last time we did one like a month ago.
I'm in.
We'll do that one.
Yeah.
So it'll be Ask the Hens. We're gonna call it Ask the Hens.
Okay. You guys
Squawk
start
box.
at like 10:30 or so.
Yeah, whatever time you're available. We'll do it on obnoxious time.
Should be about 10:30 then.
So 9:30. Okay.
Yeah,
9:30.
your time.
9:30 Central.
There
We're
you
gonna do a hens chat.
Ask the hens.
Ask the Hens.
Come with your questions.
Live from the squawk box. You know what you called it?
Yep.
And yeah, I should have had a This Old Gun video this week, but I've been busy. So maybe this weekend I've got the B-roll recorded. So maybe I'll get the other recorded and get that out. And I may or may not do 2 more in this season. And if they don't pick up some steam, I'm just done. They're too much work. Not to get any views. Like the last one's got like 120 views. So there's a lot of hours that go into it for 120 views.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah,
I
some of
enjoyed
those
doing it.
you've really been putting in the work on. A couple of those were like really
Crappy? Yeah, most
really
of them are
in depth and coming up with all the info on them.
Mm-hmm.
Shame you thought that one was the most recognizable gun in the world, though. It clearly wasn't. All right. Thanks for coming in, Snub.
Thanks for having me.
Sarge.
What up?
I already know you're not going to do a show Saturday night because you're gonna get on.
We'll be on the Hens chat.
The Hens chat.
And I got some videos to film. I'm hoping my steel gets here a little earlier than expected because I'm rebuilding the range and spending my Patreon and my Google money rebuilding this thing. I found out I'm going to take some close-ups of the one piece of steel, and you're going to learn why you don't shoot as close as I do with a rifle, because this one piece is so abused. But
yeah, unless you're using 500 or 550.
It's AR 500, but it's still, if you stay within the guidelines, I'm sure it'll work. Don't do like I do, because I've abused the heck out of the thing. But I'm going to get that rebuilt. So hopefully all the videos will start looking a little nicer. I'm not going to say professional, but like semi-pro. So that's it. Appreciate the invite. And I'm looking forward to Saturday evening.
If we could just get semi-pro audio out of him, we'd have it made.
Hey, my audio's been good lately, hasn't it?
I know it's
His audio is definitely semi-pro.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
His internet's been pretty good lately.
Wait, let me unplug this. I'll do my obnoxious impression. I'll just unplug it.
Too soon.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, at least you didn't lose your card. Oh, before you get to Kingpin, did I tell you what I figured out? Remember how I told you I thought that card corrupted and I lost everything?
You thought what?
What?
Here a while back when I recorded one of my this old gun or some of my this old guns, I thought the card for my DSLR corrupted and I literally lost all my footage and had to re-record it. Yeah, we talked about it.
It was on a different card. Is that the one where you thought you didn't format it? So that
that time. Yeah. I found the card that had all that footage on it the other day.
Why do you guys keep taking your cards out?
So who takes a card out of their camera?
Whenever you have 16
this to
cameras,
happen is that you constantly take the card out of it.
Some of them I don't even have cords to hook them up to the computer.
But that is how this happens.
It won't ever happen again.
Just leave them in it.
If I know what I'm doing now.
Just glue the damn things in there.
I normally just take it out, put it in the
Gorilla Glue. Obnoxious can tell you that.
Unload it, put it back in
You got to wet it first.
Put the camera on the shelf. But I was deciding to edit video inside that day, so I just put all my cards in my card wallet, which is what I did this week, which is why I lost my whole card wallet with all my cards in it. But I didn't lose my footage, so hey, there's that.
That's good. All right, Kingpin, what do you got coming on? I know you probably got somebody to plug. I think G23 is having a show probably Saturday. Rich will be having a show Sunday. Midnight will have a show Sunday. Gizzard's got one tomorrow night. Did I just steal all your plugs?
Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Or I could say aloha.
Aloha. Yes, but which aloha are you saying?
Well, no, that's a mystery, isn't it?
Damn you.
All
right.
Everybody,
thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Kingpin. Thank you, everybody that's out there in the chat and came in. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys got to see Sarge's outrageous mohawk that came in. We're going
to go down to the back.
We are going to do the B6C for next week, so keep an eye out for that. Then we're probably going to do the P8S then the 45, I think, and then the 2000. So those will be coming in. I'm actually going to try and still get that Marlin with the dagger defense dot on there. See how that worked. I still want to do the new gun owner video for the new gun owners that I'm hoping that we have. And keep an eye out for all the good, yummy Instagram stuff with the SARS. So make sure you go over there and like those, because it's not just for me. SAR was kind enough to send all these out to me. I have no idea what they were thinking, but they did. So I want to make sure that they get a little bit of return on it, even though I'm going to end up probably buying every single one of these, except maybe for one.
It'll be cheap enough you'll end up buying it.
Surprise.
Worth it to ship it back.
We'll make you a package.
Yeah,
deal.
probably. And I'm hoping that Galloway Precision, when they get back, because they're out because of the Rona, not because any of them have it, but because they're an abundance of caution, they have shut down their shop. So once he gets back in, I'm going to try and get a trigger in the springs for that SAR 9X and get that in. Hopefully I'll get the 9mm in, and we're going to really put some rounds through that one and the K12. So other than that, we're out of here. Hashtag Porky Piggin. Get your closing plugs in. We'll shut this down. Get the hell out of here.
Closing plugs.
Ciao.
Drink raw milk.
Toodaloo. So long.
Later.
See you
Straight from the cow.
Hasta Luigi.
No, you'll die.
Hashtag Porky Piggin.
Hasta
Great
Luigi.
turn it off.
Hasta Manana.
Is this still on?
No, it's